Hi everyone, it's your boy Faolizo. I hope you are keeping up, trying to stay safe with all the issues of coronavirus. I found this position in a book I borrowed from the library, and it's a very interesting one. This is a kind of position that helps us with our evaluation, our calculation, and analytical skills. And I think it's worth sharing with you guys. So this is a position we could just analyze together. I gave it to a couple of friends and they couldn't solve it, even though they are master players. And it's a difficult one though. But I mean, if I give them enough time to do it, they would definitely find the right moves. So in this position, we have it this way: is white to play and win. If you look at it based on computer evaluation, I think with the extra pawn for black, computer might feel like okay, black has some slight advantage, but after some deep thoughts, you will definitely find out the position is really bad for white. I mean, black bad for black. So this position, white played queen h1, which is a very good move because if white does not play queen h1 in this position, black king is ready to start taking on h4 because there's always a defense to trying to checkmate the king on g3 because the black queen can go to c7 immediately. So of course, the only move here is for the black king to go to g4, and this is why I named this the topic a move with double intent. We're trying to see a move that connects together, trying to do two things at a time, and at the same time threatening something. That's why I call it a move with double intent. So the king is ready to take on f5 right now, and if the king takes on f5, this position is going to be really very difficult for black, I mean, for white to get a draw. So here, queen e4 is a reasonable move to protect your pawn and make sure the king does not escape from the position. So black king is forced to go back to h3 where he came from. And now this is where the move with double intent works because at this point we need to consider the black queen and the position. How is the queen doing? So we need to consider the black queen at this point in time, and the right move for us is to consider queen e6 because when the queen gets to e6, he attacks the black queen on f7. And once the queen gets to, I mean, f7, you have to take your queen away because if you exchange the queen, the pawn on e6 moves very fast and gets to e8 and become a queen. And from there, the position is lost for black. So queen e6 was played at this point. And on getting to e6, now we need to look at the new position, the new variation where we have queen f8 is possible at this point. Queen going to f8, or the queen goes back to c7. C7 is another option, and any one of the squares you choose, then the move with double intent comes up. All right, so let's try this one first. Queen f8 is attacking the pawn on c5, and that's where we put up a good move, very solid move. Now the queen is trying to force an exchange, and at the same time, if you look at this diagonal, it's trying to checkmate the king on g3. And now, if you try to run away, it's checkmate. So black's queen is forced to take on d6, and pawn takes d6. So regardless of what you play here, the pawn is going to queen. So this is winning for white. Once the queens, if you push this pawn, for example, this just wins immediately because now you're ready to take on e6, and you can take any of these pawns and bring your queen to h1, and the rest is a matter of technique. So that's what it is. You don't want the queen to take on the pawn, and queen h6 is not still going to work. You can't take on f5. So if you keep taking, I mean, like h3 at this point is not going to work for queen here and king here, and I mean, you can just queen here and queen here, the position is just lost, So queen takes pawn, for example, if you try to move there, queen takes, and this is a lost position because after king h1, the rest is a matter of technique. King h1 and the position is winning. So this is what I want to show you. It's a nice position to learn from. It's a nice position for us to evaluate chess games, chess positions, to think of